Hey everybody, hope you're doing great today. So today we're going to delve into a little bit of Gran Turismo 7 possible news and possible more game reveal here. So this Thursday there's going to be a PlayStation Showcase event live on YouTube at 9 PM British Summer Time, right, Pacific Time right there. So it's quite possible they're going to show some more GT7 news and footage in this one. It's not been confirmed, but it is quite possible it could be. The trailer doesn't really show much. It obviously just shows you the normal blue and white PlayStation sort of stuff. A bit of a teaser, but they're going to showcase new games coming up for this Christmas and beyond. So yeah, 9 PM BST this weekend. So that kind of got me thinking, will GT7 be included in here also? So it's quite possible. So the only GT news we've really had is this trailer here, back from over a year ago now. But it is stated here, announcement trailer PS5. Obviously the footage is from PS5. But yeah, when you take a look at the video, obviously, you haven't... well, I think everyone's kind of pretty much seen this. But if you play it back in like a lower speed, you can kind of get a little bit of a better idea of actually what's going on here. So let's take a look at this and let's see what we can find out here. So this has obviously been analyzed to death by many other streamers too. But yeah, considering this is the only news that we have, and also with the recent introduction and the talk of, let me just full screen this here for you. So with the talk of obviously this being obviously a PS4 and a PS5 possible game, it's going to be interesting. So my thoughts on this is, if it was only PS5, I think you'd be getting the broader and bigger experience. But if you look at the quality of the imagery here, it looks beautiful. They've done a really good job, I think, in graphics for this on the PS5. So if this is on PS4 as well, like I say, they might confirm it. You're definitely going to get a downgrade in graphics significantly, I feel. But in terms of gameplay as well, we're going to have a look at this actually to play it through. I'm going to see some various features, a couple of things I've actually spotted that I didn't actually see before. So Gran Turismo is back. Well, it's about time. So yeah, hopefully this comes out. So we've got the back model, obviously. That's a recognizable car. That was in Project Cars too, and I never liked the thing. I read in. And we've got obviously Trial Mountain. So Trial Mountain has been redone. So after this left kink here, you've got like a downhill section. And a right-hander. So the changeable weather, then this I do not feel at all that they're going to bring changeable weather into this game, if they're going to have it on PS4 as well. I don't think they're going to get the architecture right in the PS4 to handle that. Obviously you've got new cars too. I think if they have it on the PS4 as well, you're going to have set time of day weather. I think maybe PS5, maybe that will have exclusive possible options to have variable time and weather, but it wouldn't be compatible with PS4. Maybe two different versions, maybe the PS5 version having some more features and the PS4 version having less features, and when you can upgrade it, you'll get the PS5 version. So hang on a second here. Right, so obviously you got championships here, can't quite remember what that is. GT World, Driving School, Brand Central, Home. Now GT Cafe, if you've never played GT5, you will not know what GT Cafe is, and spoiler alert, it's not somewhere where you go to eat donuts. This is actually your lobby features right here. GT Cafe is where you have your own lobby and you go in there to race your friends. So that's friends only, like private lobbies in there. GT Auto, obviously where you do your oil change for your car and stuff like that. The parts shop will be obviously where you put your springs on and your wings, that kind of stuff. And it is good to see the return of the used car section. It's been quite a while since we had that. When was the last time that was in? GT5, GT6 never had used cars. So this will be a welcome return. I used to love the used car section. Coming back to GT Auto though, what will happen with these cars is you'll have like a limited lifespan of running the car. So let's say they put like a limit on like GT5 and GT6 where after about, is it 10,000 miles or 20,000 miles? They would have a limit on engine performance. Your engine performance would start to degrade. So when you went to fix your car, because when you run your cars now, in the lobbies, it'll be back to the old GT system where you'll have to change the oil, you'll have to make the body more rigid again. So that's actually confirmed right there in the GT Auto section. So in GT Sport, you do not have the option of this. You just pick up your car, you drive it, no problem. But this is a little bit more maintenance for your car, and every time you come to do online races, you're gonna have to click in here and always refresh your oil, change it, gives you more horsepower. But after a long race, your oil gets dirty, and you get less horsepower. So that is actually an old feature they're gonna bring back there. So yeah, these pop-ups, hopefully we can turn them off, because I think this is going to be annoying as hell. To a Gran Turismo veteran, we don't need pop-ups with faces and saying this and that, you know. I guess it's more child-friendly that way, but all good. But yeah, I do actually love the way these cars actually drive around here. You know, little lights, you know. It is actually a very good effect. So obviously GT Home, you get to see your cars. I wouldn't expect any of these doors to open or anything like that. It's just going to be the render car, as is change car, car settings, car index, and gifts. So you can gift cars again. So it's good to see this back again, because it's been quite a while since you could send a gift card to a friend. But I think there will be like a car, a financial limit on it, maybe under 10 million or something like that, 10 million or under. You're not going to be able to duplicate and give away 20 million cars, I do not think. I think they learned that lesson. So obviously you got your tuning parts, as we all know already. You've got the air filter, the intake, that sort of stuff. And you'll notice the PP system's back, performance points. So again, if you've never played old GTs, when you get cars, they're balanced together with performance points. Let me just pause it here before we go further. So special events there as well. Now special events, I have no clue what that would be. Could it be one-off events? Could it be time trials? Not quite sure. Escapes is back. It's good to obviously see Discover as well. So that means we're going to have our own liveries as well. So that's pretty good. So you got multiplayer here. So let me just see this straight, right? You got GT Sport Live up here. That's not sport mode. Sport mode, I think, will actually be in the multiplayer section. That'll be your daily ABC or whatever. So this is where you race your friends. This is going to be where you do your competitive online racing, and that will be how that works there. So special events though, not quite sure. Maybe time trials is going to be in there, but I'm not quite sure how that would all combine together. So they're going to go to GT World now. I think this is where they go to trial mounted, isn't it? So we get to look at the circuit and how it looks. So this is GT World, where you can travel to circuits all over the globe. Let's go to America today. So I'd expect not that many tracks on launch. I would expect how many? Not sure. I couldn't tell off the top of my head. But Trial Mountain, it does look actually pretty good there. But when you see it in game, and something I've noticed about this person as well, this is obviously 16 cars on track. This driver here is using a wheel for this, but this driver cannot trail brake. That's also something I noticed. And the tires are freezing cold. They're race hard tires. They're absolutely freezing cold. You can see with the blue right here around the tires. So that freezing cold tires almost takes out the AI. That's a bit of a bizarre racing line right there. But hey, Trial Mountain's back and it's obviously looking good. So yeah, yeah, they cannot trail brake. And anyone that has this thing come up, this is one of my pet hates. This blinking brake thing here. When I see people use this, you're looking down to tell you when to brake, and this is never accurate. This is never going to make you a faster driver. So if you do use this, I recommend turning off. Use the boards at the side of the road, or curbs, you know, like the line of a curb, and that can give you a much better brake reference than this thing. If you're looking like right down into the cockpit, you're not looking up into the road. You need to be looking up here. This is your eye line as a driver, let's say. You do not want to be looking down here. That's just really not the way to go about it. So yeah, you can tell that they put like a noob on the controls of this thing, which it would be good to see if a person can actually drive the thing. But I have noticed there's a difference in physics also. So there is a little bit more, I'd say, leeway with the sliding, the physics here. but we will come to that. I think there's a slide a little bit later on. So here there used to be like a big dip. They used to go down. Your car would launch in the air. They've obviously got rid of that. They've flattened it out for the GT7 version. So yeah, if you watch the brakes here, the brakes are fully on, fully on. Oh, a little bit and then off. No, that's not how you trail brake in a corner. So whoever is driving this does not know how to trail brake. Dead giveaway. They can have the drive rates on to show people it has drive rates, but it's exactly the same UI as the other game. That driving line there was wrong. The back end came out a little bit there. So I think the physics here are going to be a slight upgrade. A little bit more slidey, if that's actually a terminology you can kind of put to it. Right here, back end snaps out, but it's a lot smoother as well. So bear in mind, this game is obviously going to be high FPS on PlayStation 5. If it does come on PlayStation 4, capped at 60, but possibly lower depending on circumstances, because I've seen, like I pointed out in my last stream, there are areas where in Circuit del SR on PS4 you come through the final set of chicanes, and when you're watching a car on the camera view, the game lags out, and it does not do that on the PS5. So that's the trailer for that, as we've seen. So obviously we're going to have the PlayStation Showcase event. So that'll be this Thursday. So it's going to be interesting to see if they do bring some GT7 news here. It's been rumored. Some people are talking about it. I'm quite skeptical. We do know that Polyphony Digital do love to just keep all that information to themselves. But yeah, if you see some information here, could it be a holiday 2021 launch? Possible. Maybe beyond, maybe early next year. But fingers crossed anyway. I might live stream this actually, if there's any demand for it. It's going to be 40 minutes long, and most of that is other games. But I might sit and live stream this, and we can have a chat and see what's going on. But yeah, so I thought I'd share this with you guys. So PlayStation event this Thursday nighttime, 9 PM British Summer Time, UK time. So we're gonna check it out and see what happens. So yeah, if you've not smashed the thumbs up button, guys, please do so. That's the end of the video for today. Quick video because I can't stream until Wednesday. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that, and see what happens. It's gonna be quite exciting. So thanks for everyone for watching. We'll see you live very soon here at TeeJayCee Gaming. Remember, you can looky, no touchy, and bye bye for now. Thank you. Cheers.